Let me talk about stalling on your driving test and what the examiners will mark you for and what you'll get away with, what you're going to get faults for, what you're going to get serious for. Because you'll be surprised, lots of people think that if they stall straight away, they're going to fail a driving test. And the reality is, yes, but no. And I'll explain why yes and no it crops up here. So this is a situation. You're at start your driving test, whether it's a test centre outside the road, and the examiner says, start the car, drive off when you're ready. It's safe to do so. You start the car, you have a look round, and as you're about to move off, you stall because of nerves. All right? You've not actually moved anywhere. So it's just a fault for control. So it's a control fault moving off. That's what it's classed under. So it's one fault. Not a serious, no one's affected apart from you. And the examiner's thinking, pre-test nerves, or nerves on the driving test, whatever you want to call it. And then you restart the car, look round, it's safe, and you move off. You get maybe 15 minutes into the driving test, and then you're at side of the road, and you move off again, and you stall again. But same again, it's not affected anyone. So that's two faults you picked up. And this keeps happening every now and then. You're like halfway through your driving test, and you stall again from the side of the road. So obviously you're not putting enough power on at that point, or you're possibly in the wrong gear. It's affecting it. So it's classed as a control fault. So you've got 3 faults at this point. Now, if this happens again, it becomes 4 faults, which will get a serious at that point. So it's quite important. If you keep doing the same fault, it will eventually become a serious. So that's why yes and no. Now, if you come to the end of a road, right, just a different scenario now, so we're not about pulling off, we're about side road. So you come to the end of the road junction, you're going to go left, and you waited, and as you're about to pull off, you stall. Same sort of thing, it's a fault, it's not a serious, all right? Now, if you panic and restart the car, and then stall again, and then stall again on the same spot, you're going to get a serious for holding things up, for, you know, we're not controlling the car very well. So you can fail for being on the same spot if you're not going to get things sorted and get on with it. But if you keep stall because you're not thinking, you're either coming off the clutch and let the kangaroo, or you're in the wrong gear, you're not checking your own gear, and you keep doing the same fault on the same spot, then you will get a serious. The final one then, that'll get you a serious straight away when you're stalling, would be you come to a busy roundabout or a busy junction, and as you've stopped, you're either in the wrong gear because you've left it in 3rd gear, or as you're moving off, you're not putting enough power on, and as you start to move off, the car judders and stalls, but actually on the roundabout or in the middle of the first road on a junction. At that point, everyone slows down and stops for you. You restart the car and you move on. You're going to get a serious straight away for holding traffic up. Simple as that, because it's dangerous, isn't it? You know, they're trying to get through, you're in the middle of the road causing a problem for everyone at that point. So you will get serious at that point, and that's why at the beginning I said to you yes and no. Depends on the situation, depends how you handle things. So if you're at a busy roundabout, busy junction, make sure you're in 1st gear, make sure you've got enough power and biting point, and when you do pull out, make sure you don't stall. Okay, good luck on the driving test. I hope this clears a few things up. Take care, safe driving.